All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of The Hard Count. I'm Michael Emami, and I recently spoke with quarterback Anthony Miller out of Venice, Florida. Miller is a member of the 2026 class and currently stands at 5 foot 9 inches and 170 pounds. Miller is highly ranked as he has excellent mobility and a terrific arm. He's also a great student as well with a high GPA and great grades. It was a privilege getting to speak with him, and I'm certainly sure that he'll be on the radar of a lot of college coaches. Him and I talked about his family, his work ethic, his playing experience, and more on this episode. All right, everybody, here is Anthony Miller. Enjoy. So obviously you are quite the prospect. You're in eighth grade right now, right? Class of 2026, about to be?
Seventh grade, entering eighth grade next year.
Entering eighth grade next year. Yeah, because this school year is wrapping up. So I wanted to ask you, as you're kind of getting into eighth grade next year, I want to know kind of what your plan is and kind of your relationship with your head coaches along those lines. How have things been?
Well, my coach right now is my dad, and he's my offensive coordinator. He's been my coach since I started playing quarterback at the age of 5. It's great because we can go over game strategy whenever we want to, and we have a lot of fun together creating success on the football field.
Okay, yeah, and it says that you're the number one dual threat QB in Florida and number two in the U.S. QB hit list has you up there as well. I just wanted to ask you, how does it feel to have that such a high status there in terms of your ranking and stuff? How does that make you feel right now?
Feels great. It's an honor, and I'm working super hard, and I'm working to be number one for a really long time.
So, do you come from a football family, and how have kind of your parents influenced you? I know that you said your dad was your coach and offensive coordinator moments ago, and how has he kind of influenced you on a personal level?
I do come from a football family. My dad and my grandfather both played quarterback. Both my mom and my dad were collegiate athletes. My dad was a wrestler, and my mom was a swimmer. They both went to school on athletic scholarships, and they've taught me that I can do anything that I want as long as I have determination and hard work.
Sounds like you come from a family filled with dedicated, strong-minded athletes and people. So that's really great to hear from you. And I'm sure that's definitely shaped you as well. So, kind of going off of that, tell me a little bit about your training. How have you kind of lost or gained any weight or muscle? And kind of tell me a little bit about how you kind of work out within a given week, whether it be during football season or kind of off football season. What do you do to prepare?
My dad and I do a throwing workout 5 days a week. I do a Herschel Walker type of workout. I do between 250 to 500 push-ups every day, along with a challenging core routine. I also do sprints and speed work. Over the last year and a half, I've grown 4 inches and gained 30 pounds. And nutrition is very important to me, so I have a good diet.
Okay, yeah. And so I see here that you're from Venice, Florida. Is that right? The Venice Vikings?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how has that been going? What's kind of your program like over there? What's been your experience so far? You been having fun?
Yeah, last year I had a lot of fun, and I was doing like a lot of rolling out last year. It's fun because when I'm rolling out, that's like a whole new level of football. It's not just standing in the pocket and throwing. Like I'm on the move.
Yeah. Do you like being a dual threat? Is that kind of more fun for you than just being kind of a pro style pocket passer?
Yeah, it's really fun. It helps my team out with getting even more yards. Instead of just throwing, I can run as well.
Okay, yeah, that's really great to hear. And so kind of what steps are you taking to get ready for high school football? What are you kind of doing to prepare for that?
I'm going to be working out to get bigger, stronger, and faster, and studying how to attack different defenses.
All right, yeah. And so do you want to play professionally and go D1? What does kind of your future look like for you right now and what you can see?
Yes, I want to play at the University of Florida, and if I were to play professionally, I would want to play for the Tampa Bay Bucks.
What's kind of the first thing you'd want like a college or program to know about you if they're going to take you, like via your character or like your on a personal level? What's kind of the first thing you'd want them to know about you?
That I am all business, and that when I am in practice, um, I'm just taking it all seriously. There's times for having fun, but I'm working towards championship, not just to be an average team. I want to help my team out as well as I can possibly help them.
Kind of touched up on this a little bit earlier, but this is going to be a really tough question. I ask this to every athlete. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you were to get drafted by an NFL team, what'd be your preferred team you'd want to get drafted by and why?
Tampa Bay Bucks, because they're in Florida, and I don't ever want to leave Florida.
You don't ever want to leave Florida. That's great to hear. Yeah, Florida is an awesome football state, number one in recruiting in the nation. All right. Well,
Yes,
thanks so
sir.
much for coming on, Anthony. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, everybody. That was Anthony Miller out of Venice, Florida. If you'd like to contact Anthony, his Twitter account is at @AMillerQB_D1. That's spelled at capital A, capital M, ILLER, capital Q, capital B, underscore capital D1. I'll be sure to post his highlight link below as well. It's a YouTube channel, so it's not on Huddle just yet, but it's a YouTube channel. So I'll post that below as well. That's what's on this video playing right now. If you'd like to contact me, my Twitter account is at Emami Michael. Both my Facebook and Instagram are at The Hard Count with Michael Emami. Snapchat is Michael Emami, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. That'd be much appreciated. And those are all the socials there for you. So go ahead and check those out. I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in and checking this episode out. And thanks so much to Anthony for coming on. This has been The Hard Count. Do you have what it takes to go D1?